Welcome to Super Easy Recipes. Today I'll be making a Chinese chicken and corn soup. It's often called egg drop soup. It's a popular staple, often ordered in Chinese restaurants as a starter. As a kid, I remember this soup being served first at every wedding and Chinese New Year banquet that I ever attended. But if you're not familiar with it, the main elements are, of course, chicken, which can be shredded or ground, corn, which gives the dish natural sweetness, and it's probably why children like it so much. I'll be using creamed corn, but you can use sweet corn. Just give it a quick blend in a food processor. The final element is egg, which is dropped and stirred into the soup to produce egg ribbons or flowers. The combination of ingredients produces a delicious and wholesome soup, which is ideal as a starter and perfect as a light lunch. Best of all, it's probably one of the easiest and quickest soups to make. It should take no more than 15 to 20 minutes to prepare and cook. For the ingredients, you'll need a skinless chicken breast, 2 egg whites, some chicken stock. I'm going to use a chicken stock cube, some corn flour or cornstarch, salt, a spring onion, a can of cream style corn, you'll also need some Shaoxing rice wine and some sesame oil. Begin your prep by roughly cutting the chicken breast. Remove and discard any skin or bone. I'm going to use a food processor to mince the meat. Don't mince it too finely. Place the minced chicken in a bowl and marinate it with 3 or 4 tablespoons of Shaoxing rice wine. Give it a good mix and set aside, and that's the prep of the chicken done. Next, I'm going to make the chicken stock by adding 1 to 1.5 litres of boiling water to 1 stock cube. Of course, if you have your own homemade chicken stock, then by all means use it. Next, I'm going to make a corn flour slurry by adding a little cold water to 2 tablespoons of corn flour. Stir it until it becomes a smooth paste. I'm going to chop the spring onion as finely as possible. The spring onion is mainly for garnishing, but it does give the soup a nice crunch. The final prep is to separate the white of the 2 eggs from the yolk. Add 2 tablespoons of cold water to the egg white and give it a light beating. That's the prep done, and you're ready to cook your chicken corn egg drop soup. In a large saucepan, combine the creamed corn with the chicken stock, a teaspoon of salt, and a dash of Shaoxing rice wine. Give everything a good mix and bring the mixture to a boil. Let it bubble just for a minute or 2. Then turn off the heat and add the chicken to the saucepan. Now take your time and use your spoon to break up any clumps of chicken as best you can. Then bring the mixture back to a boil and remove any scum from the surface. At this point, I reduce the heat to a low simmer. Then pour in your corn flour slurry a little at a time and keep stirring the mixture until the soup thickens to your preferred consistency. It won't take very long for the corn flour to cook, usually about a minute or two. When the soup is at the desired consistency, turn off the heat and slowly add in the egg white and water mixture in a circular motion. Give the mixture a gentle stir, again in a large circular motion. The faster you stir, the finer the egg ribbon will be. It's a matter of personal preference. Then add a dash of sesame oil and stir that in. Check the soup for seasoning and add salt and pepper if necessary. And garnish with the finely chopped spring onion and serve immediately as a starter or as a light lunch. And if you enjoyed this easy chicken, corn and egg drop soup recipe, then check out my channel for other traditional Chinese recipes. And do subscribe for future super easy recipes.